Picture this. You step into a structure fire and the world turns into pure black. You can't see your hands. You can't see the hallway. You can't even tell if you're moving forward or turning in circles. That's how firefighters get disoriented down. That's how rescues become recoveries. Today I'm breaking down 5 modern tools that are changing search and rescue in zero visibility, turning frantic sweeps into precise, data-driven extractions when seconds become everything. Quick note, tools don't replace training. They amplify it. A good crew with fundamentals will always beat a bad crew with expensive gear. But when visibility drops to zero, these tools can be the difference between finding someone in time or not finding them at all. First up, the thermal imaging camera, or TIC. In zero visibility, the most powerful advantage is seeing what smoke hides. That's what thermal imaging gives you. A handheld TIC can show heat signatures, victims, the fire location, hot spots, and changing conditions when your eyes are useless. But the real revolution lately is helmet-mounted thermal or integrated thermal displays. Why does that matter? Because it removes the biggest problem with a handheld TIC. You can always keep scanning while you're recrawling, controlling a hose line, managing a door, or moving a victim. With helmet thermal, your scan becomes constant. You're not stopping to look here, seeing while you move. This changes search. You can locate a victim's heat signature faster. You can read the heat layer and spot rollover conditions before they flash over. You can identify the best path out when everything looks the same. Here's a key firefighter lesson. Thermal doesn't see through walls. It reads surface temperature, so you still confirm with your hands and your technique. But as a primary sweep tool, it's an absolute game changer. Next, let's talk about the room itself. Thermal tells you about heat. But what about the walls, furniture, stair edges, and dead ends? That's where ultrasonic mapping and proximity sensors come in, basically sonar for firefighters. These systems can build a rough spatial picture in front of you. Distance to obstacles, doorway openings, hallway alignment, then convert that information into a simple display or even haptic feedback. Why is that so important? In zero visibility, the killer isn't just smoke, the room becomes a trap because your brain loses its map. Ultrasonic mapping tools reduce that fatal confusion. They turn random crawling into structured movement. They help to keep your search pattern consistent while corner, door, furniture, exit, and they reduce the time wasted in loops, those moments where you think you're re-advancing but you're actually searching. The firefighter lesson here is this. This technology doesn't replace your right hand or left hand search, but it makes it much harder to get tricked by the layout and the smoke. Our third tool is firefighter location tracking paired with the SCBA heads-up display. I'm not talking about we think they went left. I am talking about systems that give incident command and the crew a real-time idea of where members are inside a structure. Modern tracking can use inertial measurement, UWB beacons, and indoor positioning tech to create a rough map of crew movement. When you pair that with an SCBA heads-up display showing your air, alerts, and status, right? In your mask, you get a massive upgrade in safety and coordination. Why does this matter in zero visibility? In a Mayday situation, time disappears. If command can't quickly narrow down your last known location, the rescue clock bleeds out. This tech leads to faster RIT deployment to the right area, better accountability for who's inside, and a reduced chance of crews freelancing into unknown zones. The lesson, even the best tracking isn't perfect inside complex structures, but imperfect location is still way better than no location. Tool number 4 is where search becomes truly the haptic navigation and high-fidelity communication. In zero visibility, radio traffic can get messy. Stress makes messages shorter, crews talk over each other, and command can miss critical details. New systems improve this with clearer audio filtering, better in-mass comms. And this part is key haptic cues. Haptic tools can communicate direction or alerts through vibration patterns. A buzz might mean return to entry. Another could mean hazard ahead, or teammate separation, because in the smoke, you're already overloaded breathing, heat, tools, contact, orientation. Haptic feedback offloads information from your eyes and ears and puts it into your sense of touch. This means fewer missed radio calls, faster team regrouping, and clearer emergency signals in the chaos. Your best tool is still your team discipline. But when communication fails, haptics can keep you connected. Our 5th tool is all about victim detection. This is where search gets faster than the human body alone can manage. Thermal is the classic option, but now we also see emerging tech like motion-based detection, radar-style breathing and heartbeat sensing in certain environments, and Ivan co-sensors that help identify the presence of a living person. Smart algorithms are also getting better at identifying human-shaped heat patterns. Why does this matter? Most victims are found because firefighters are disciplined and thorough, not because they got lucky. These tools reduce the time it takes to confirm what you're already searching for. This allows for faster confirmation of a victim's presence, better prioritization of where to push the search first, and ultimately, more successful rescues when conditions are rapidly getting worse. The firefighter lesson is simple. No sensor replaces physically confirming and removing a victim, but it can point you to the right spot before conditions turn unsafe. So, to wrap it all up, zero visibility is where fundamentals meet technology. Thermal lets you see it. Ultrasonic mapping helps you navigate. Tracking improves accountability. Haptics strengthen communication. And victim detection helps you locate someone faster. Put together, these tools transform search from chaos into a structured extraction, when seconds become everything. If you want more firefighter or lessons real calls, real tactics, real city, and share this with one person who thinks smoke is no big deal, because smoke is the killer. Now I want to hear from you. Which tool would you trust most in zero visibility thermal tracking? Comment thermal tracking below. Thanks for watching.